Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly read. I am getting this out for you. I hope that you are well. We're going to pull some planet cards for you and see what does come out. So we're going to start with the overarching energy that's going to be important to affect all the spreads that I do. And then we'll do a general. We'll then focus on career and finance and then love. Okay. So I'm going to jump in and we're going to find out. This is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, as well as your north node. Okay. Since we're going to be covering love and career and other things. Okay, so what does Sagittarius need to know most? Woo! Oh, okay, too many cards. All right, let's go ahead. Give me one card first. Okay, whoa, I just caught this. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and then give me one more card for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know most this week regarding their wisdom and their overarching energy here? What do we get? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let's put this aside and then find out what comes through here. So we've got the moon card, guys. This is that feminine energy coming through. So this is about your subconscious feelings. It could be focusing in on that at this moment. It could also, talk about receptivity, your emotions, nurturing others. This could also talk about the female yin energy. Okay, that's what I see. But it's interesting because it could be that you're kind of diving into your feelings and your subconscious, and you are kind of, perhaps some of you are just kind of maybe making some changes surrounding that. Okay, so you could be focusing in on, hey, I want to make some changes. I want to, see what that looks like here. But let me pull another card on this one here because I'm curious to see what else comes out for you here. Let's pull a few other cards here. What do we get in terms of your feelings and your subconscious that comes out? So it's that feminine energy. It's about like expressing, especially expressing after you've had some sort of heartbreak within a situation in the past. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I feel, with this moon energy, which really has to do with, it's ruled by, Cancer. It is just talking about that nurturing. You're focusing on family and your domestic life right now and the unconscious, right? So changing and flipping out any sort of old belief patterns and making changes. If we even pull a subconscious card, I would be curious to see what comes out for Sagittarius. What is most important for Sagittarius to come out during this time on feelings of subconscious regarding the moon energy coming through? What is it that we get? What's most important for Sagittarius during this time? Well, it's got to be this. Let's just take a look. What do we get? Jealousy. Your past wounds need healing. Work on self-love. You are far greater than you know. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Now, the other card that I got here, guys, was focusing in on your work, okay? Sixth house energy. So this is an opportunity to focus in on some sort of work that you might be doing. Now, it also indicates like self-improvement, all right, with your work routines. See if I can say that. Work routines. All right. So you may be focusing in on the hours that you're up, kind of batching things out and not checking your email every 2 minutes, but just kind of, making better structures around your work so you're more productive. And it also indicates even your health and nutrition. So you've got a sense of duty to what you do at work, but this is also making changes, perhaps in your health and eating better and things like that. So that could indicate, that could be something that you could be, focusing in on at this moment as well. And it could be too, is that you're bringing more clarity and more order into your life. Okay. So your profession and your work, maybe you work with, in a team. Or what is your daily routine like? Do you have a good sense of judgment to follow some healthy common sense? And what does that look like for you here? This all has to do with the sign of Virgo. I don't know if you're dealing with the Virgo, but it focuses in on that. Okay. And that could be like, kind of a little bit of that Mercury energy too, with Gemini, Virgo, kind of like that. But it is, it's focusing on your skills, your memory, writing, your intelligence, your communication, and your rational mind of reason. So that is coming through too. So let's pull a few cards on this and see what is coming out in your work routine, what wants to show itself. You're at a crossroads. You're at a crossroads of something. Maybe you've been disappointed in the past and you're at a crossroads and making some sort of decision here. Okay. So this decision, what's going to help you within this decision? What do we get? Getting out of the head. This is about, there's been a lot of, you got an opportunity. There's a new opportunity. For some of you, you've got a new opportunity coming forth in work. Okay. I'm telling you, there is a birthing of something new with this Ace of Pentacles. If you've been kind of disappointed and in your head a little bit, a lot of that water and mind energy, and you're not sure, you're at a point of transition, there is a new opportunity that comes through for you. Okay. I'm just saying it's Ace of Pentacles. It's something that you have been focusing in on, something that you've wanted in some sort of way. What do you need to keep in mind regarding this opportunity? What do we get? Stay in your own skin, all right? Focus on the positive, okay? Stay in your own skin, and what else? Know that luck is on your side. Wow, this is about being optimistic about the opportunities that are ahead. So in your work, it does want you to focus in on that. We'll get into a read on that, but let's dive into the general read and let's see what pops out. But this is something to keep in mind, that seems to be popping up a little bit in your overarching energy. So it is the subconscious feelings, that feminine energy balancing, yin, this is the yin energy, Cancer coming out through here. And then your work routine. Okay. So I think it's something to balance your emotions, within your work. What is most important for Sagittarius this week? That a message that needs to come out for them. What do we get? Wow. Okay, then I'll take all three. This is perfect. So you're making progress. You may be running into obstacles based upon the past memories of the past. So maybe in terms of a past situation, you're kind of recalling the memory of the past when there was obstacles as you move forward. What is you're making progress overcoming the obstacles of the past. What else do we need to know about for Sagittarius? Yeah, because you're the Ten of Swords. You're letting that go, guys. This is chalking it up as a loss. It's like, hey, I've learned my lesson. Boom. Okay. I'm continuing with the next chapter. I'm not going to stay stuck in the same chapter, right? Because this one is ended. It's a 10. So you're moving on to a new chapter here, guys. Okay. What else? Yeah, no, this is a feeling left out of scarcity. Okay. And so you're cutting that out. And what do we get after that? Fast changes, movement, travel. You could be traveling. This could indicate speed and progress suddenly picking up. So after delays, this is new excitement, okay? This is powerful, guys. I like to see this for you here. The change is good. Change gets you out of the old and into the new. All right, what else do you need to know about this movement coming through with this Eight of Wands? That's your energy, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is that letting go, and that scarcity is that earth energy. What do we need to know about the Eight of Wands? It has you thinking. This is about summoning up and taming the beast within, and you're thinking about this. And what else do I get? Now you're having that intellect. You're balancing out when to be the lion and lamb. You could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you, or you're being strong in your mind and your intellect to be able to have the courage, the inner courage. To be able to move beyond kind of like the perhaps, I don't know, you could be feeling bored or indifferent in some sort of way. Maybe you're bored from things of the past and you want to move forward. So what's next after that? This is transitioning. You see yourself getting tied up when you get bored, and now I get a new message coming through. What is this new Page of Pentacles coming through? It has you putting in some sort of work with the Eight of Pentacles. So it has you seeking more education. There is an opportunity that comes through here. A message that comes through could be from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that has you putting in the work or studying, or this could be esoteric studies about that. What do you need to know about this message that comes through and you putting in the work? This is an opportunity with this page for a manifestation to come through. They're very dependable and loyal. They're very goal-oriented. Sun, here's your new vitality. So this movement that comes through brings in new vitality. Open your heart because there's enormous growth that is ahead, okay? You want you to keep that in mind. You're making progress. You're overcoming the past. And look at more Leo energy coming through. Yeah, this is about harnessing the aura of the lion to take charge and charge ahead. So it wants you to move forward from the past, feeling left out in the obstacles. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? What do you need to keep in mind? Because there's some positive energy crackling through here, guys. Okay, I'm telling you. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? I hope I didn't say Aries. If I did, I meant Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to keep in mind? Time for crayons. Time to go ahead and fill in your world. Meditate to get some of the answers that you need, right? And just make sure that you are claiming your boundaries. So this is about time to color in your world. As you move forward and take charge and harness that loyal and protective aura of the lion and being courage, it wants you to move forward. You can at times when you're not sure, stop for a moment and make sure that you meditate. Maybe put that into your daily ritual and make sure that you claim your boundaries. Have those guide rails so you know when it's going a little bit too far for you. Okay, what do you need to keep in mind regarding this? What is important for you to keep in mind regarding this? What do we got? Yep, make sure that you're standing in your integrity. Another sign got this too, guys. Follow in your integrity in the decisions that you make. That's going to be very, very important. Something about being in integrity, okay? Being truthful to you and your light and following your integrity and in the bigger picture of things. This is an 8 as you're transforming, okay? What is about coming through in your career and finance? Is there anything coming through in your career and finance that's important? 5 of Cups. Maybe you've had disappointment in some sort of legacy after expressing emotions into something. Like you've been sad in the past, focusing on legacy, how to bring in wealth, and this could be inheritance as well. Maybe something about family maybe disheartened you in some sort of way. But there's an expression of emotions. This Knight of Cups. What is this? It's moving in. Someone's moving in, taking action, moving forward. King of Pentacles. This could be a boss figure that may be a little bit younger, but that's passionately coming in, taking action. If you're taking on this energy, what you're doing, Sage, it's about expressing emotion, taking action, and having faith, and being strong. All right. And what else? And I do get the Queen of Pentacles. So I do get a King and Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a message from someone who's married, someone who is connected, or if you're taking on this energy, you're being nurturing, but you're also being very strong. All right, as you move forward and express, your interest perhaps in someone. But if that's not the case, because I get work and love coming together again. I got this in another read, okay, but I'm getting it in yours. There could be a couple here, and you're getting a message of movement forward from someone who's might be tied up with someone, or is also is a boss. Interesting. What do we need to know about your career and finance moving forward here? What do we need to know? Yeah, use your intuition, okay? Be careful, use your intuition, all right? And I think that's exactly what you're doing, all right? And have confidence because there's a big renewal here and you're connecting with spirit. And I think that this is helping you stay in your integrity through this opportunities or this work that you're doing. And you're rising like the phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a time of crisis. I think that you're going through a huge change in your work and in your life. And this is about rising like the phoenix, but you're careful. You're keeping a careful eye on everything, okay? What do you need to know about this? Feed your spirit in this process. And it wants you to name your higher self. Give your higher self some sort of name. Your whatever your higher self would do, give it a name and then call on that name when you need the support and guidance in some sort of way, because you know that is your higher self that you're calling upon. But it wants you to feed your spirit and name your higher self in some sort of way to keep you on track. All right. Interesting. Anything else that comes through that is key for career and finance? Movement. Make sure that you're moving forward, guys. Follow your instincts, but this is about moving forward. Okay, so it could be that sometimes the river flows, right? So this is like kind of be the river, just kind of go across the obstacles. Um, so move slowly, but yeah, I feel that this is go with the flow in some sort of way. Go with the path of least resistance. Okay. You don't have to work to you don't have to force or fight something. The river doesn't do that. Pay attention and observe the flow of things. It becomes easier to navigate, about what lies ahead when you flow or get a sense of what's to come as things change along the path. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. You can see things a little bit better when you cruise along, right? When you cruise along. So something about the movement in your career events, you go with the flow in this and observe as you go through, and check level up, and it's kind of tap into your intuition during this time. So that's key. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming through in uh, that was your career and finance. Let's go ahead and jump into love. All right, let me go into love a little bit. Okay. So let's take a look. What is important in terms of love? Okay, love that's coming through for Sagittarius. Anything that's important regarding love that they need to keep in mind for this week? Okay, we'll take these. You're transitioning. You're focusing on developing strong, solid roots. I get air, earth, and fire. And you're taking leadership. This is you taking leadership, masculine energy, becoming courage, being charismatic as you move forward. You're very much, being a leader to take control, being bold, daring, having some sort of vision. But you're a visionary. I feel that you're transitioning from an old way of being and you're planting new seeds, the Seven of Pentacles, with strong roots so you can see a lot of growth in the situation. Okay. So I think in love, you're taking the lead, making sure you've got strong roots as you transform, as you kind of move from the old way of, or an old, maybe an old partner, an old situation, and you're transitioning to calmer waters here. Okay. Give me a card on this Seven of Pentacles, what you want to see grow. What do we get? Yeah, you're focusing in on your stability and in love. You want to see stability and and a sense of completion. You'd like to focus in on you're seeing the world differently as you connect to source. The world is like success and achievement and accomplishment. You have a sense of belonging in whatever group that you're involved with, or whatever person that you belong. You have a sense of like you belong. You feel like you belong in this world, and you're taking the lead in love. What does the King of Wands say? The King of Wands, you're taking the lead to go for your dreams. Some of you are going through a renewal and healing, right? As you're taking the lead in your healing, so have better love relationships. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but I get Libra energy. This is bringing in balance. So I feel that you are taking the lead and going through a renewal and then getting justice coming through, balancing things out in your life, in your love life. You're just developing a stronger foundation than you ever have before, and you're getting out from the past. What do you need to know most about your love life here, Sag? What is important for Sagittarius to be aware of? Some of you, someone from your past is returning to your life. All right. Maybe there's time apart from you and someone at this moment. But I do get there could be a reconciliation for some of you. Maybe you're in a separation. All right. All right. Anything else? I think that you are balancing things out and you're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations is going to help bring it together. For those of you that are looking for someone new, what you need to know, be playful. All right. It's recapture romance in your life. Take that lead and have that youthful spirit come out because you're so fun to be with. All right. What else do you need to know? And focus on true love. You're going to meet someone. There's a romance of a lifetime. You could be meeting someone. All right. So it's saying be playful here. Okay. And it could be that your love life could be ascending to that next level. It could go to a next level in a situation. Okay. Wow. How interesting here. Anything more that you need to be aware of in terms of your love life that's going to be important? What do we get? Yeah, your first house, guys. This talks about your self-awareness, the masks that we wear, our self-image, our outer expressions, how we project onto others. So this is taking care of yourself, that's going to be super, super important here. Okay. So I feel that it is an opportunity to take care of you. Don't forget you is what I'm getting. And it is your heart chakra. It's all radiant here. So this corresponds to like the house of Aries, and that's about your ego and personality. So just kind of keeping that in check, maybe being better at asserting what it is that you want in a connection, like your desires. Okay, assert yourself and be seen. So I think you've been doing that. It's definitely in your work, but this is also talking about love. Okay, it has to do with ego and personality. Okay. So focusing in on that, I think, is going to be very, very key. All right. So can you assert yourself and be seen? This is having charisma, mm, and expressing your own personality. Something about that is important in love. All right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you are looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And if not, guys, have a great week. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.